Hey guys, driving to the next objective, midway in a police mission. Let's see how this is going. Alright, this is in my car, so I don't give a fuck. Talk to Ming.
Got the stuff, right?
Don't worry, I got your stuff right here.
Now I can start making money again.
Connecting, yep. 2 stars. And level up! Aw, yeah! Alright, now you can see how truly worthless the police tree is. Okay, this is like Slim Jim, I guess that's worth it. I'll probably get that first. Shin dismount. Not helpful. While leaping from a vehicle at high speed. You'd like break your face on the ground. Increased ramming damage is cool. Kinda makes the game too easy though. Disarm's okay. Useless. That one's okay. That one's good. Actually, it kind of breaks the game. And then this one makes the game way too easy. So, like, they're useful, but, like, not in a good way. They're useful in, like, a cheat code way. I don't like them. Can I yeah, I can steal this guy's bike without any repercussions. Repercussions? Repercussions? Repercussions. No, I already said that. Whatever. Oh, it was kind of useless anyway, because the mission's like right here. What? Really? Okay. Fine, whatever. Whatever, man. Drug bust. Yeah, and then this is just a tutorial for what you do in every situation where there's a drug place. Let's do this environmental thing. Hit me. Is it thundering outside? It sounds like it. That or someone's like moving. Right. And you don't get triad points from COD missions, I don't think. The camera. This is a cool little mini game. It's one of the only brainy-ish things in the game. The rest of it's kind of mindless. Okay, swap these. 4, 5. Like you can already tell what you're supposed to do from these. Okay. So this is a 1, obviously. This is a 6 or higher. Oh, there we go. So, you know, just a little deduction skills and you'll be fine. Yeah. That's 400 meters. Didn't I bike here? Okay, I did. I'll just take this then. Alright, ooh, this is a nice bike. Handles really nicely. Okay, FPS is doing alright. downstairs on a motorcycle somehow. Yep. Basically, this is what I'm gonna do every time I bust a drug compound, and it gets your police score ridiculously high, and it makes the game ridiculously easy. And you go over to the TV, log into where it says triad activity, and you only have to do it once for every zone, but there's what, like 9 in each zone? There's 3 zones, so 27. This is so dumb. This is the only one where any interaction actually happens. Everywhere else, you just wait 10 seconds, then a little shield appears over the guy's head, and you just say arrest. And the police arrest him. Yay! I'm a police officer! Woo! This is all the work it takes. I mean, like, so mindless. I'm on a real cop game. You actually feel like a cop. LA Noire doesn't count at all.
Tang, this is Wei. Fang Shan is down. Popstar will have to reach out to another supplier. I'm thinking we bag them both at once.
I agree.
If I'm gonna get close to him, I'm gonna need a good disguise. Can you have your people send something over?
All right. Keep me informed.
Got it.
Okay. 2 stars again, because I hit something when I was within the vicinity of a stupid thing. Alright. Turn the game. This sick bike. Wait, what the hell? Why is that green? Why is this green? What? Shouldn't it be blue? Oh, it's this mission. Okay, sure, whatever.
Do you speak English?
I like to think so. Not enough to get by anyways. You?
Yeah, Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, I speak English.
I kind of guessed. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for this place, Old Temple Academy. I thought it was around here. It's supposed to be a kung fu school, but I'm totally lost. I have no sense of direction.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. I mean, it's not too far. I can give you a ride. I mean, it'll be easier than explaining where it is.
Okay, yeah, that'd be really great. My name's Amanda, by the way, or Amy. Either one is fine.
Oh, nice to meet you, Amy. I'm Wei.
Okay. My motorcycle. Oh, I took away my nice one. Let's see. That's it? You can choose between red, and green? Okay, I'll choose red.
Hong Kong. You thinking of becoming Chinese?
No, I just finished college, and I'm doing a bit of traveling.
Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die there.
Oh. Whatever.
How's that going?
Well, I've only been traveling for a few weeks, so no real progress on the life front. But I'm checking out Hong Kong for a
So this is the Bam Bam Club.
Back
She's-
home I saw a restaurant.
Kinda mindless.
Don't let the locals hear you say that.
But I'm
Not
checking
that
out
interesting.
Hong Kong for a while. What about you? You got it all figured out?
I wouldn't say that. You know, I got a few family issues I'm working on clearing up. Maybe once that's dealt with, I'll get on to figuring out life.
Oh yeah? You got any pointers?
Well, the trick to Hong Kong is learning to live by ancient Chinese wisdom. Look both ways before crossing the street. Always buckle your seatbelt, and only apply makeup at red lights. Don't text and drive. You know, that kind of thing.
Words to live by.
Basically, she's just an outlet from the developers to explain Wei's personality a little bit better.
This is a pretty cool place for a kung fu
I mean,
school.
really, that's the
School is in the
only
temple.
role romance
Not
has
that
in
temple
video
anyway.
games.
Didn't they use this temple as a
Is to
backdrop
just
for
define the main character
was it,
more. They're
Fist
never
of
like
Carnage?
fleshed out characters.
No, it was using the
except for
grandfathers of the Shaolin
Mass
Faith.
Effect and games you can't really choose between your romantic mates. I mean, like, if you're looking at this like from a say consumer standpoint, she basically represents what he left behind in America, and so it's funny that she's the first real woman in the game, because it'd mean like he wasn't looking for her obviously, but it's what he found. Like, there's other Chinese women in the game, but the thing that Wei can relate to is an American because he's partially not really Chinese anymore, I think, is something the developer's trying to get at. And you remember the quote from the beginning where what's his name? I think it was Pendrew said that no, it wasn't Pendrew, it was his handler, said that the gangs in Hong Kong aren't like the American ones, so he's basically calling Wei an outsider, even though he grew up here.
Isn't this school supposed to be in a temple?
And this introduces the fighting school, where you find collectibles across the world, and you turn them in, and you get a really strong fighting move in exchange.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to sign up for some kung fu classes.
Yeah, who cares about what
I
she's
read
talking
your school
about?
in my guide.
She's an idiot, but
you're
the
fine.
instructor is actually really interesting.
So you teach a style
And
with
you
a
get to know
long
him throughout the
lineage,
game.
But in spite of all that, it's still considered very effective.
You want to take classes, okay. And you? Did you also read about this place in some book?
Well,
Wait. I know you.
Yes, Sifu Kwa. I used to be your student. I'm Wei Shen.
Yes. The one who went to America.
Yep,
So
there he
you
is being
brought
defined by
this
his
girl
Americanism
back with
again.
you. Your skill level with girls, very good. Now time to assess your skill level in Kung Fu.
And the old TV trope of assuming they're together just because they're in the same place. Yep. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I don't need this tutorial. Come on, hit him. There you go. There you go.
I see time in America has rusted your skills.
Yeah, come on.
Apparently,
God, the first time.
Concentration
And these students are always really easy to defeat. They never really put up much of a fight for, you know, kung fu students. You'd think they'd be like your most challenging enemies. Nope.
I try to steer them in the right direction, especially the younger ones. But they all want to be Song Yi. Now I just train them in the ways of my art. Try to teach them compassion and discretion, and pray for the best.
Sifu, I don't think there's much more you can do. Oh, Jade Rat. The Song Dynasty, right?
Very good.
The Song Dynasty? That's like 1,000 years old or something. That's real?
Part of a set of 12. One for each animal of the Chinese calendar.
Sifu, you used to have the whole set.
Basically
What
just
happened to
explain
the others?
collectibles.
Stolen
Um,
by a former student, corrupted by the
something of
Chinese.
note here.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Sifu.
So was I. This collection meant a lot to me. But sometimes you just have to let things go.
Is that
I should close up.
the
was good
central
to see you
conflict
again,
of the game?
And
Basically like
you will love me
triadism
beyond
versus
What?
policeism, even though those both aren't words.
Okay, that was fun. What do
Is
you wanna do
embodied in
Oh,
this
I need to
relationship
get
with
home,
Sifu
but,
and Wei.
I will definitely call you later.
Sifu directly represents his old life and his new life at the same time. Like, he grew up around the gangs, obviously, so he saw the horrors of them. Oh, I can't spoil that, but the gangs have affected him negatively, which is why he's kind of dangerous to be in this situation. But it also represents, like, the Triad member he's quote-unquote becoming in order to bust all of them. And as the game progresses, I mean, obviously this is on, like, the back of the box, so I'm not spoiling anything by saying this. The line between police officer and Triad member becomes more blurred, and Wei starts to not know who he is anymore. Or at least that's how his handler would describe it. And so your ongoing relationship as you collect statues and you talk more to the sensei. Sensei's Japanese. Shit. Sifu? I don't know if that's the correct term for it. As you get to know Sifu more and he gets to know you more, you collect the statues and they're accessed in story missions mostly. So, like, some spoilers come out in the in your conversations with Sifu, but because it's from you have to have progressed to a certain part of the story, it doesn't spoil anything. So it really like explains the conflict that Wei is in pretty indirectly, and just like the expressions on his face and the tone of his voice really tells you like his state of mind as the story goes on. And probably the Sifu Wei conversations are some of the highlights of the game for me. I found that to be like one of the most interesting parts. But I'm gonna cut this one short because this is a good point to stop, and I've just been driving around so I could talk. I'm probably gonna do a lot of side missions next time. So you're not gonna miss anything if you skip next episode, most likely, because I'm gonna be earning cash, finding log boxes, increasing my health, getting my face up, maybe purchasing some new clothes, or a new car, or a new bike, or something. I'll try and mark the story critical episodes, so if that's the only thing you're interested in, that's what you can watch. Yeah, so peace out, Girl Scouts.